I'm pretty bummed that Mary is evil. Like, I'm going into this constantly just thinking like this is gonna be some anime and there's gonna be like a redemption arc for her of some kind. But I think she might just be bad, and that's too bad. That's sad. That's right. I have to investigate again tomorrow. Once I'm done looking things up, I should go to bed early. I hear the rumble of something heavy moving around as I'm half asleep. What? Is someone here? My brain is too sluggish for thought. I couldn't say how long I slept. I remember it being dawn, but... Mary? A loud noise makes me spring upright. Whoa. Young eyes are staring at me. I'm so sorry. I woke you up. Suzu, what are you doing here? The room was messy, so I thought I'd clean it for you. She's such a good girl. You know what? She's... Let me think about this. Yes, I think she's probably the most relatable character in the game. She's nice. Sorry I didn't ask permission first. That's not exactly what I meant. Oh no. No. Oh, okay. Oh, are you awake? Jeez, are you a little too careless? Christy, you're here too? She shrugs and sighs dramatically, very nearly rolling her eyes at me. You left the front door unlocked. Were you out investigating until late? It's not good to sleep on the sofa. I guess I didn't have the energy to make it up to my bedroom last night. Was I that tired? Yeah, something like that. Take better care of yourself. Oh, do you want some coffee? No, I'm fine for now. More importantly, why are you here? Christy glances over at me and huffs. I'm dropping off reports from Mr. Detective. Mr. Detective? It must be research for Mashda's case. But who'd have thought Christy would listen to a request from Mashda? That man is the worst. The attitude he has when asking for a favor. Oh, if I didn't owe you, I'd flat out have told him no. Guess she didn't agree because she wanted to. I understand, but why is Suzu here too? I told her about my visit and invited her. We exchanged numbers a while back. Yes, she certainly surprised me, suddenly asking to be friends. It's the first time I've been friends with an adult. Christy whispers something to me. I mean, I can't help but be worried. I have to make sure that creepy otaku isn't doing anything weird to her. We're on the same page. They go after children sometimes. Yeah. So that's why. She was worried because Aita's so forward. No, more likely because Suzu is too innocent. But I'm a little relieved. You didn't seem very well when I was here before, so I've been worried. Thanks. Yes, it seems you're fine now. I wish Aita could have come with us. But he's working at the factory today. What a shame. What a shame. Damn. Shit. It sounds like Aita's started working seriously. It's never too late to start something. I hope he tries hard. So, moving on to the matter at hand. You heard how the owner of that hotel went missing, right? I have connections with the copy editor of that article, so I asked her. And sure enough, her expression clouds over. The hotel and rumors of its illegal services were juicy news for the media. They even knew that there was a mediator organization managing it. The reporters looking into the flow of cash actually got some concrete proof. This telling of the story is fascinating because Christie used to be in the media herself. The things recorded in the guest books we found may have been connected. But before we talk more about it... Suzu, sorry, but would you mind doing more cleaning? I've been putting it off for a long time, so the second floor is a giant mess too.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I'll borrow your cleaning supplies then.
Suzu skips up the stairs. Christie seems to immediately catch on.
Not exactly a topic for kids' ears, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No, it really is messy up there. Anyway, tell me more.
It'd be funny. There wasn't an ulterior motive there. He really just wanted her to clean his bedroom. Yes, so the media at the time should have been pursuing the heart of the matter, but it's like this case was hardly reported on.
The media caught wind of the story, so the police should have been briefed on it as well. And yet what took place is masquerade. And yet what took place at Masquerade is shrouded in darkness.
It seems something's behind all this.
Behind? How do you mean?
I don't know if this is true or not, but they had a whole list of all the Masquerade's customers. Famous politicians and businessmen were on it. Bill Clinton, Donald Trump,
and that reporter
who got the proof up and went missing. A number of freelancers on the case also went missing, apparently.
That's horrible. I wouldn't say so. Well, okay, the reporter going missing, sure. Those are the only words I can find to describe it. You're telling... Hold on.
Oh, so the politicians and businessmen didn't go missing. It was just the reporter. That is terrible. You're telling me. It's an outrage to silence those who are seeking the truth.
It's bad, but at least it'd be a little better if it was the work of regular humans.
The work of regular humans? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounds like. The truth is, I tell Christie about what happened yesterday, what we found in the hotel, and what happened to Hiru. The color drains from Christie's face until she's as white as a sheet.
Suzu, we're leaving!
With her sudden yell, Christie stands up and prepares to leave.
Jeez. Reminds me of a date I was on once.
What? What's wrong?
No one told me.
What?
No one said a single thing about it being spirits and that and like being involved. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I'm never going to face a spirit again. And I'm not just thinking about me. I want to go that way either.
Thinking about it, it makes sense. No one has the right to drag Christie and Suzu into a case like this, especially me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you involved. The research you've done is enough, so don't concern yourself about it anymore. Christie looks at me in stunned surprise.
No, I should be the one apologizing. I owe you. You did everything you could to save us. But we... Is something the matter?
Suzu re-enters the room, head tilted in confusion.
I just remembered something I have to do, so we need to leave. Sorry. You can keep cleaning next time, okay? Okay, I understand. See, she knows what's up. Suzu knows what's up. She wasn't fooled. I bet she was listening at the top of the stairs or something there.
Suzu nods, though she looks suspicious. She is very perceptive. She has to have picked up on the strained air between us.
Well then, see you, Mr. Tenma.
Right. Thanks for coming all this way. You were a great help. I'm very grateful. Christie quickly bows to me, her expression inscrutable.
Excuse us. I'll come again sometime, okay?
Suzu puts her hands together and bows politely. Then she whispers in my ear so Christie can't overhear.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it! See? Suzu's great.
I'm so sorry. I caught a little bit of what you were talking about earlier. So I contacted... Oh, no! Oh. To be honest, I can't imagine Ida being very useful, but Suzu has good intentions. So I nod. Thanks. That helps. God damn it. I do my best to smile as I see them out of the mansion. I need to get ready soon and head out. I think I might be done for tonight. Okay. Time to get ready and head to Masquerade. Christie's results are written in my notebook. I should look over them if I need to. This is all Christy gave us, this paragraph. Haven't you heard an email? Oh my gosh. Time to get ready and head to Masquerade. Oh yeah, right. I go over here. Oh, that's why there were two bikes. It was me and Sias. Mine and Saya and I's. Mine and Sias. And we didn't even steal this truck. It was ours all along. How about that? I didn't think it would go for 2 days straight, but it's sprinkling again tonight. Gotta set the mood for the investigation, huh? Mother Nature is just taunting me. As the time comes to get the search started, two figures finally appear. Hey, right on time. Did you get any sleep? Diamond looks exhausted, probably as a result of everything that happened last night. What he said. Banshee! I honestly never expected Banshee Ito to come help, but he definitely has some spiritual powers. Yasuoka's judgment is on point. But more importantly, how is Hiru doing? She's stable. She's showing no adverse symptoms. But she hasn't regained consciousness and she's exhausted a lot of energy. Even being optimistic, it isn't good. At this rate, her life could be in danger. Is that so? I was prepared for bad news, but the situation sounds exceedingly dire laid out like that. The problem is we don't know the cause. We suspect poison, but without knowing what kind, there's nothing we can do. What's worse is we can't find a puncture wound for the injection point. You can't give her serum? Isn't that normally what you'd give patients when there's poison? Diamond looks exasperated, or rather frustrated, as he shakes his head. So just try random antitoxins? Sure, if you want to kill her, go ahead. Even if we could get our hands on the poison, it'd take time to create the serum. We'd be too late. So there's nothing we can do. If we just had something of a clue. What? If we just had something kind of a clue? Access? I look up at the hotel, basking in a sea of neon. There isn't much hope, but we cannot despair either. Oh, that's right. Just so you know. Diamond looks over at me. There was no mark on Hiru's body. I see. Which means that the nightmare isn't starting again. I sigh in relief, the frozen chunk of fear in my chest melting away. I did some investigating on that myself, actually. I went to the warehouse last night. And what did you find? Nothing had changed. That Paulonia box was still sealed. What the heck is a Paulonia box? I've heard of a Paulonia mall. Is that right? Well, that's good. That's the first good news I've heard in a while. Come on, you two. How long are you going to stand around chatting? Let's get going already. Right, sorry for making you wait. This is everyone for today, right? Better be, it better be, it better be. I hesitate for a second as Ita comes to mind, but this is all of us. Let's get started. Good. Time to get a move on. Sorry. What? Time to get a move on. He's energetic. So energetic that it's more worrying than reassuring. Why is Banshee this fired up? Just an FYI, old man, this place may be abandoned, but stealing is a crime. An ex-detective gave us the request. If you do anything illegal... How dare you? I don't go around stealing things. I'm helping out the goodness of my heart. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get to searching. Sounds like Diamond hit the bullseye. Banshee rushes ahead into the hotel as if trying to get away. As troublesome as ever. Well, at least he's reliable at times like these. By the way, Tenma, may I ask you to do something for me? No need to be so formal about it. If something were to happen to me, please move Hiro to another hospital at once. I've spoken to another doctor I know. Okay. Then if I start acting strangely, I'll leave myself in your hands, Diamond. Yes, of course. And what will we do if we're both done in? Good question. Guess it'll be up to that grumpy detective. Right. Let's have him take care of it. Come on, we can't let that guy wander alone. Whoa, it's still all fancy in here. This is what happens when you get three characters with you. You don't know who's talking. Banshee's cheerful voice hits us as soon as we step inside. Maybe I could make this my second home. Oh, what's that glass case about? Talking to himself, he starts rummaging around. I already warned you once, old man. We're not here to play. I don't think Banshee's listening. As Banshee putters around by himself, he reminds me of what happened to Hiro yesterday. We should stick together as much as possible. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, you're right. Hey, old man, are you listening? I have ears. He hears us all right, but clearly won't listen. Good grief. So, Tenma, you searched up to the 3rd floor yesterday, which means we should look through the 4th floor and above today. Yeah, that's right, but is there a problem with that plan? When we went up the stairs to the 4th floor, we ended up back on the 3rd again. I tell him about the mysterious phenomenon we encountered yesterday. Huh? Are you sure you weren't just confused? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real. Then we're in trouble. Is there no way to get to the 4th floor? No, here's what you do.
Here's what you do, okay? Here's what you do. Real easy. Get one person, right, to stand in the doorway to the 3rd floor, right? And get one person to stand and to go halfway up the stairs and look to see if they see them, right? If you can see 2 of them, that's violating like all kinds of rules. You shouldn't be able to do that, right? If you look up, see the guy looking back at you, and then look down and see him looking back at you, that never works in these kinds of scenarios, right? So you get 2 people and get them standing like that, and they're like stabilizing space, right? And then the 3rd person's free to explore, right? Because now they've stabilized the space. Like, quantum shit, you gotta observe it to, yeah.
What are you talking about? There's a way right over there, easy.
Banshee unexpectedly butts in. What do you mean?
This thing right here, see? Do you know bumpkins not know what an elevator is?
Diamond lets out an irritated groan.
Old man, do you know elevators need electricity to work, right? Do you think this hotel has any power? If there isn't any, all you have to do is make it so that there is. There are devices around that control electricity. I should know. I'm an expert.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Diamond sighs. I think he's lost the will to argue. Guess I'll just have to find the device on my own then. He heads off, and after I had told him not to wander away from the others. I just told you not to go off by yourself. Banshee, I'm begging you, stay. He's gonna... There's an electrical box on the wall there, right? I don't get to finish my sentence. A splitting pain pierces my head and I fall to my knees. Ugh. Ugh. Who's it gonna be? Tenma, what's wrong? My head. Suddenly. Do you get chronic migraines? Do you have any medicine on you? No, I don't think that's it. My head is just throbbing. A pulsing headache? If you don't have any medicine, then icing it is best. I'll go buy something from the vending machine. Sit here until I come back. Don't try to stand, you could fall over. I sink to the floor, unable to even reply. Before long, Diamond returns with a cold bottle of water, but... Strangely enough, my headache completely vanished while he was gone. It's hard to believe that a pain that intense would disappear so easily, but it did. Diamond doesn't seem particularly surprised when I tell him. No, it's not that odd. After all, we haven't clarified what caused the headache in the first place. I'm sure it's just exhaustion. You didn't sleep much yesterday, did you? That's true. I can't exactly say I got much rest. When you're under continuous stress, it's possible to get sudden headaches. Once you get home, you should take a bath or something and relax. Okay, I'll try that. All of that's common sense, but it carries weight coming from a doctor. By the way, Diamond looks around, puzzled. Where's the old man Banshee? Aww. I whip my head around, searching, but Banshee is nowhere to be found. Geez, already? I give up. We don't need him, man. It's just you and me. He might not hinder our investigation now, but I'm still worried about him. But there's nothing we can do. Let's let him do what he wants. As long as it's a proper investigation, the detective should have no complaints. Yeah, let's go. Why is he still concerned about satisfying the detective? There's a goddamn ghost here. Like an actual verified flippin' ghost that makes people laugh themselves to death and shit. Come on, man. Whoa. It's the door to the elevator. I tried pulling on the elevator door. It moved slightly as I put my weight into it. It's impossible to open it alone, but if I had some help, I'd be able to force it open and want to give it a try. Lend me a hand. Oh, okay, so we got the dude with us, so now we can lift up the bed, right? All right, I'll show you what I'm capable of now that I've gotten healthier. On my count. 1, 2... We muster all our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the doors open. Then... Whoa! There's the sound of something snapping and the doors suddenly slide open. Did we break it? Maybe. Is probably still okay. But now we can search inside the elevator. Let's go on in. But first, let's check under this bed. I try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the bed up a little more if I want to get it out. What do you think? Can you lift this? Well, I can at least hold it up. I'll just have to give it a try. Make sure you don't hurt your back. 1, 2, 3. We both lift up the bed together. I managed to drag the object with my foot. I've got it. We can put it down now.
Whew, I worked up a sweat. So what did you find? Alright. Strange, it hasn't been found until now. Well, at least it hasn't been used. Indeed. Indeed. I want to see the game's description of that. We don't want to be too specific, but it's a contraceptive for men. And it's unopened. This is still a children's game. Manually opening the door with my hands and stepping in feels really weird. Diamond conscientiously closes the door once he comes inside. Hold on, wait. This isn't a video for kids. Kappa, not for kids. Doesn't leaving an elevator door open concern you? Ah, true. I think it was just habit that I didn't think about it. Still, are those spider webs on the ceiling? Yeah, looks like it. An enclosed area such as this would be a good place to spin a web. No, it wouldn't. It'd be a dumbass place to spin a web. There's nothing for the spiders to eat. That's why there's always webs and there's just like a dead spider sitting off in the corner somewhere depressed because there's nothing for it to eat. Happens in my garage all the time. No insects get in my garage except for spiders, and then you just find them all dead. Oh, that's fine with me, honestly. Fucking spiders. 5 floors. There's a small keyhole above the operating buttons. I peer into the keyhole. Oh, that's the elevator's fire switch. If you stick the key in and turn it, it activates the elevator even in emergencies. Emergencies? What kind? I don't really recall. I think it can make the elevator move without closing the doors. According to Diamond, normal elevators stop moving if their doors are broken. But supposing you needed to use it during an emergency, you'd need the key. This seems like a good time to use that. We did force open the doors after all. If we broke them while doing that, we might need to use the fire switch. Still, you're pretty well informed. I learned that during a disaster drill when I worked at a large hospital. We were lectured to prepare us for anything that might happen. So that's why he knows so much. Do you have a key you think we can use? You should try it. Fine, but first... See, that was kind of creepy. That was actually some kind of creepy shit. That was good one, game. That got me. There are long cables coming out of the hole in the top. Looks like a light used to be here, but it was taken down for whatever reason. I haven't tried this, but apparently if you're in an elevator, like the closed door button doesn't do anything, but, like it doesn't close the doors, right? But if you are like on the first floor and you press 10, right? If you hold that button down, apparently it prevents the elevator from stopping at all the floors along the way if people want to get on the elevator. I haven't tried this, but I think it might be true. I want it to be true. There are buttons for the first floor to the 5th. I push one of the buttons. Nothing happens. Oops. Okay. It's a hotel floor guide. Lists room numbers from the first floor to the 6th. 6th? Ho ho. VIP room is on the 6th floor. That must be where Bill Clinton stays. It's on the only floor with a different color. Wait, is it just me or is something off? It is indeed odd. The buttons only go up to the 5th floor. And yet, the floor guide says there's a 6th floor. That is quite concerning. No, it isn't. They just have to operate it from the lobby. Maybe you can only get to the 6th floor by using the stairs? I don't think so. It says the 6th floor has the deluxe suite. I've never heard of a VIP room that you can only get to by using the stairs. That's a good point. They wouldn't make their guests of honor use the stairs. But then, What does this discrepancy mean? I suddenly remembered how Banshee was fixated on the elevator, like he somehow knew it held a secret all along. Or maybe he was just senile. In the end, we'll just have to try to get it moving.
Huh? Get what moving?
This elevator, like what Banshee was saying. Diamond stares at me, his face a mask of utter disbelief. You know Banshee has mysterious power, what?
Since when does Banshee have mysterious powers?
Maybe we just need to bet on them. Though his idea has a huge hole in it. The problem is how we get about getting it. Oh boy. The problem is how we go about getting it to move. I don't have the slightest idea.
I see now.
I thought he was going to get irritated with me, but Diamond thinks about something for a while. Then he slowly starts talking.
Tenma, to be honest, I've been giving something a lot of thought.
A lot of thought to what?
Why we survived. Or more, why the spirits were vanquished. I've been considering the reason.
It's surprising to hear him talk about that. He speaks as if recounting something painful. The reason why, it's clear that nothing physical is behind it. I get the feeling that they were vanquished for a more meaningful reason. Otherwise, that soldier wouldn't have crumbled just from one hit with a chisel, which leads me to one answer. The fights we experienced with the spirits weren't actual fights, more rituals with certain conventions. Rituals? Yes, just like religious ceremonies, rituals that are presented to the spirits. A ritual is a reenactment of something. Obviously, it doesn't actually take place. But maybe going through the motions satisfies those on the other side. Then one's purpose is accomplished. In our case, the spirits were vanquished. Then the marks disappeared. It's all conceptual, but it's a convincing argument, especially for those with personal experience. For example, we vanquished Hanahiko with lipstick and a hand mirror, but we were essentially reenacting his memories of his mother. And if you define a ritual as a reenactment, then that'd mean our fights were rituals. I understand that, but does this require a ritual too? That was my point. We must fix the elevator, that much is clear. But perhaps we only need a ritual. In other words, go through the motions. So he's saying we need to perform some kind of ritual to get the elevator moving. It's almost like playing house. This isn't playtime. Rituals are serious. No adult would get excited over a groundbreaking ceremony. Ah, true. If this is the work of being caught up in some delusion like the spirits, a ritual might make something happen. The investigation was entrusted to you, therefore I leave the decision to you. New info is added to the spirit file. Repairing ritual. Well, the first part of this ritual is going to be to save the game. Now, I notice there are two keyholes here, yeah? One of them, probably you turn that and it takes you to the 6th floor. That's my thinking. The other one is for the fire department. But I notice that there's this call button, right? So I think what probably needs to happen is we press this call button and then some dude down in the lobby says, "Oh, okay, Mr. Clinton, I'll send you up to the pedophile island floor." And then, he goes up and, and then I've lost my train of thought. But, I think that you probably have to be sent up there from someone in the lobby, like, sending you up there themselves, right? Well, we'll use the key. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check the keys on it. I find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn it on to the on position. But I can't turn it. It doesn't seem lubricated enough. If I try to force it, it might break. I think that's the right key, but you might need to put some oil on it. What's a sign over here? Can't read it. Okay.
I actually really didn't expect the game to... This is a weird turn for it. I don't think there's anything quite like this. Like, the first game was like the Urashima woman. That had some pretty graphic shit. Oh, no, wait. When I say first game, I mean NG, because that's the first one I played. The Screaming Author had some pretty messed up stuff, too. Yeah, Screaming Author. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, wait. When we return to the third floor. This is interesting. Banshee is there. He's appreciating a painting on the wall and mumbling something. What's so interesting about that painting? What are you doing? You aren't planning on stealing that, are you? Oh, even I could tell this painting ain't worth a dime. I was just giving it a good look-see. These paintings seem to have a specific order to view them. See you? I'm going to look somewhere else. Banshee disappeared toward the stairs. Oh, here we go. Hair again, huh? I open the cover and peek inside. I don't know the actual name for it, but I find a device that looks like a circuit board. This does not even remotely resemble a circuit board. This is a circuit breaker. And a very dangerous one. Holy shit. This is just bare wires and... Oh! Wow. And of course it's broken. We'll have to fix this if we want to get the elevator moving. Just like the old man said, it doesn't normally move without electricity. Of course, we don't have to actually fix it. So long as we can get it moving. We'll only be performing a repairing ritual. That's all we can do. By the way, Tenma, Diamond's face pales further as he groans. This stuff hanging everywhere. I think it's human hair. Thanks. Big help there. Sweat drips down my back. I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, we can only ignore it for now. Yeah, good idea. Trying to put it from my mind, I reach out to the circuit board. Just then, I notice something weird. What's that noise? When I hold my head close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. How is this a circuit board? I'm 99% sure that the dialogue and the art was done in separate steps or something, because this is... Seriously, this... And also, if things in Japan are actually wired like this, holy shit. Like, how is stuff not just burning down all the time? Like, is this not just a bare piece of copper? You got like live wires here with... Holy God, that's dangerous. When I hold my head close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. It's coming from the circuit board. Something might be vibrating inside it. That's often the case with electrical devices. You're right, it's vibrating. Touching the case with my fingers. Don't do that! He was right, the board is vibrating. What board? There are no boards. So that must be why. Diamond nods to himself. There aren't any spider webs here. What do you mean? Nothing. I'd expected this place to be covered in spider webs like the elevator. It was strange to see it wasn't. It's probably because of this noise. Spiders hate small vibrations like this. That's actually true. I've heard that's why they don't spin webs by motors or things like that. Huh. It's not really relevant. Now, what should we do about this? New info was added to the spirit file. Circuit breaker. Well, let's just reach right in here. I tried pressing the switch, but it's broken, so I can't get it to stay. If I had something like a rubber band, I might be able to keep it in place. That would be an incredibly bad circuit breaker. The central switch is badly damaged. Everything else looks like it's functioning fine. What am I looking? I can't compute what I'm even looking at. Like, this is like, okay. If this is what it looks like, right? If this actually is what it looks like, this is just a bare piece of copper. Yeah? Bare pieces of copper. You got your earth, your neutral, and your positive. So, and this appears to be like, this looks like a metal. I don't know what the proper term for this is. Like it's a terminal, right? So this is just going right from, there's a metal thing. These are all bridged. What's going on? No wonder this place is condemned. Oh my God. Well, we gotta stick the condom on it. I take out the contraceptive. This isn't its original purpose, but it's still rubber. If I stretch it, it should work like a rubber band. I stretch the contraceptive with both hands and hook it on the switch. It takes more strength than I expected. I managed to connect the ends and fix the switch in place. We aren't going to depict this in picture. You're pretty imaginative. I used the contraceptive to repair the circuit breaker. You will not see that phrase in another video game. So with that done, I bet we can probably go back down to the elevator. Oh, no. We can't use the elevator yet because we haven't got any lube. Right. Shit, I forgot. I remember that there was another circuit breaker in the first floor here. Maybe we can do something with it. There we go. Now they call it a circuit breaker. It's a damaged circuit breaker. The copper bar is broken. That's the only place that's obviously damaged. Let's stick a battery across the... Like, this is enormously dangerous, but... Metal conducts electricity, right? I see. So electricity will be able to pass through the spoon. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll actually work, though. It might be enough for what we're trying to accomplish right now. I forced the spoon behind the copper bar. That is just a copper bar. What the hell? What? Well, honestly, what the hell? There's no way that's what a circuit breaker looks like in Japan, right? Right? Did we just never try pulling on this before? Doesn't seem to move at all. I see. Try opening it while pushing from another direction. What? Which direction is that? One not involved with it opening or closing, so from the side. Try pulling on the frame again, and I'll try out my idea. I pull on it again as I'm told. Diamond puts his hand on the side of the knob and leans his weight toward the hinge. Then, the door, which had stubbornly refused to open, now abruptly pops open. Wow, it actually opened. Just a little life wisdom. I live in an old traditional house, so I deal with my fair share of troublesome doors. Makes sense. You never know what's going to come in handy. There might be something inside. After all, this guest room seems different. Yeah, we should be careful. Okay. So we just had to have someone with us with a bit of strength. There are dark red stains by the sink drain. Seems to be dried blood. Someone must have lost a lot of blood going by how much is on the floor. What the hell happened here? When I shine the light through the glass door, I find trash lying in the bathtub. I step inside and dig around in the bathtub. I immediately notice a large object that looks like a small log. Oh boy. What's this? I stare at it until I realize what it is. Got wooden horse head. Diamond seems shocked. It might be a little late to be saying this, but you really are impressive, Tenma. Alright. The toilet's sectioned off with a glass door. The wallpaper isn't particularly dirty either. Looks like it's taken good care of. I go inside and flush the toilet. The toilet lets out a horrible coughing noise and spits up some black water. When I look up, I notice something stuck to the side of the tank. Found a worn-out talisman. Yeah. That's good. We'll need that, probably. There's a shelf stuck to the wall. It's lined with hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left, but most are empty. I check through all the bottles on the shelf. I find a tube that still has something left inside. Maybe toothpaste? I look at the label. Got Vaseline. White petrolatum, eh? It's used as a lubricant and moisturizer. Might come in handy. Okay, so that means we can take the elevator now. Maybe that will be how else we get to the 4th floor and beyond. I smeared the Vaseline around the keyhole. It's nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help us slide the key better. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check the keys on it. I find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn it to the on position. Something clicks. Then, whoa! The elevator automatically moves to the 1st floor. Damon groans as he wipes sweat off his face. I can't believe it. It's actually moved. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested we do a ritual. I suppose so. Still, I'm shocked. But now, finally. Yeah, we might be able to go above the 3rd floor. Exactly. I wonder what we'll find. The elevator has stopped at the 4th floor. Looks like we managed to make it up here. Yeah, let's go. The gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. It doesn't look all that different from the lower floors. I think that the game is messing with us. I think that this girl is actually just, like, not bad.
It's her. A red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty. That's... Diamond takes a step back.
Sir, other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things.
She's calling me sir again. She seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. I should try asking her something this time. Anything, really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help us save Hiro, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. Mind made up. I take a deep breath, but... Diamond stumbles over something and falls. Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's wrong. Huh? Diamond falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Diamond stumbled over is...
Ah!
Diamond instinctively scrambles back. What is that? Something that looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor. I can see a scarf and hat entangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee? Old man, you're kidding. Banshee, can you hear me? Please say something. I hear a muffled voice from the cocoon. He's alive. Ugh. Spiders? I quickly move to shoo them away, but I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye. I got called away. And I don't know who's talking here. Ellie? Diamond's so panicked he's unintelligible, but I know what he's trying to say. Escaping to the elevator is our only choice. Go! Together we rip Banshee up off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. We fall into the elevator and I repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Say something. Diamond tries to give Banshee medical treatment. Damn it, he's no longer responding. His body's going rigid. As Diamond focuses on helping Banshee, I see something black squirming by his shoulder. Diamond? Huh? I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with wriggling shadows. They come in one after another. Find their source. They have to be getting in from somewhere. I hastily look around the elevator, but I don't see any spots like that. They just look like they're gushing out of the walls. They don't like vibration, right? Screaming isn't going to make enough vibration to do anything. No! Spiders! Spiders! Diamond cries out in despair. I feel a sharp pain. Gah! Diamond's painful grunts sound far away. I'm wrapped up in an infinite silence. From how it's describing it, I don't think smashing them is going to be possible. There's too many of them. I bend over and yell loud enough to wreck my throat. The spiders visibly stop moving for a moment. They're still coming. We need something stronger.
Sure, let's massage them to death. Might bother them, right? Maybe? I take the massager out of my bag, press it against the wall, and turn it on. A growling vibration runs through the walls. This must have been Hitachi. The spiders suddenly start acting strangely. The creatures vanish instantly, as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. As I'm puzzling out why. Huh? Something slams into the elevator door hard. Hurry up and get the elevator going. Right, I need to hit a button. But then I realize I already pushed the button a ton of times. I press the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. This metal box is stranding us. Why isn't it moving? Whoa! It's her! Hurry! Hurry! It's obvious who she is. Move, move, move! I pray silently as I jam the button. She's just misunderstood. We just let her in. Everything will be fine. Then... we should be investigating on our own. She doesn't like all this company. We stumble out of the elevator without checking to see where we've stopped. We're in the first floor lobby. Did we escape? Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but... I'm not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe a sigh of relief, and a figure appears in the gloom. Oh no! What are you guys doing in there? Aita? You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? Of course something. Wait. Aita, did you call the elevator down here? What? Yeah, I mean, it looked like it worked, so did I do something wrong? Aita holds himself back timidly. It sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Diamond silently steps up to him, then suddenly gives him a hug. Thank you, Aita. Well done. If you hadn't been here, we would have... True, you couldn't ask for better timing. I can't be more grateful than that Suzu contacted Aita. What's most important right now... Oh, that's right. He needs emergency treatment. Come help me with him, Aita. Okay. Completely clueless, Aita helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator. Well, what is this creepy thing? I hesitate for a moment before I reply, but he should know. Banshee Ito, the old man from the underground shelter. What? Whoa, idiot, don't drop him. Okay, so look, here's what happened, okay? It was just a coincidence that Ito hit the button at the same time. The girl's really just nice. She was just helping us. She powered the elevator so we could escape. Everything's fine. I don't get back to Kujo Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pain as I collapse onto the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse now than yesterday. Banshee was sent to Diamond's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious, and untrained eyes would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually fallen into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Diamond chased me out of the hospital. He said I'm overworked and sleep deprived. Aita stayed behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but it's good that he's there. I'm frustrated with myself for thinking he'd be useless. Once everything is over, I definitely need to thank Suzu.
First Hero and now Banshee. At this rate, even if I keep investigating, if I don't find any clues, thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover, and that's just assuming their conditions stabilize. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. The red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I? I have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through these documents, I should head straight to bed.
Okay, I've definitely got to end it there for tonight. I've been recording for like 5 hours. My throat is, I think I can possibly taste blood. I'm not sure. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now.